Tonight on Q2, wildfire danger rising.
And then we picked it back up this morning with some more aerial and ground resources.
As flames spark near Red Lodge, officials say it's just the beginning. Plus heartbreak from Arkansas to Miles City.
We're just at a total loss and we're going to miss them.
The small Montana community in disbelief tonight as two former residents are stabbed to death thousands of miles away. And a lifetime of sermons.
I enjoy people, all kinds of people, good, bad, indifferent.
One super senior is still preaching, spreading his ministry message at 97 years old. The MTN 530 News starts right now.
From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN 530 News.
Good evening. Thanks for starting your week with us. I'm Andrea Lutz. We start tonight in Red Lodge, where firefighters are making pretty good progress tonight on the Silver Run fire. It sparked last night and now is 40% contained. The fire's burning about 15 acres in the west fork of the Rock Creek drainage near the shooting range. Crews say it was mostly quiet overnight with some interior hotspots still active. No structures are threatened, and a hotshot crew, multiple engines and 2 helicopters remain on scene. While firefighters gain the upper hand, that fire is a stark reminder of how fast flames can ignite and explode in these dry summer conditions. With heat and wind in the forecast, crews across Montana are on edge. Our Charlie Kleps has the latest.
It didn't take long.
We got the call about 1800, 6 p.m. last night on Sunday.
When U.S. forest land in the Silver Run area west of Red Lodge caught a spark and was quickly covered in flames with smoke lingering above.
It's burning, you can see up there in the steep hillside, and we're looking at about 10 to 15 acres right now.
These pictures, proof of the acres burned, triggering a fast response from multiple agencies.
We immediately responded, some engines and our tenders, as well as some folks to get on the ground and start doing some firefighting.
We had an interagency response, which went really well, got on it within 10 minutes.
Those various crews have been diligently working since, making progress to try and control the blaze. As you can see behind me, it's a much different scene now. Much of the fire has been slowed, with a good amount of it contained. And authorities say it's thanks to a quick response from multiple agencies in the area.
The quick response and the interagency coordination is really key to getting these kinds of fires out.
No evacuations were put in place and no structures are in danger. Officials say the fire started in the gun range and is being investigated. Meanwhile, crews continue to work, and while progress has been made, officials know it's just a sign of what's to come.
It's that time of year where the fuels are drying out. We're at a moderate, moving into a high.
We see a lot of fire activity this time of year, and our fires here can grow big really, really fast.
Which is why they're imploring those in the outdoors to be cautious and responsible, knowing how quickly things can turn.
People just need to be careful when they're out recreating in the wildland areas and just making sure they're careful.
Near Red Lodge, Charlie Kleps, MTN News.
A big thank you to Sharon for sharing this picture around the Harlingen area where thunderstorms have been developing. The mammatus clouds, kind of a signal that we have some thunderstorm activity around the region, and that sure is the case. Once we get north of Billings, we're looking at some stronger storms here. This is Lewistown over towards Great Falls. Some of those storms have the impacts of gusty winds, hail, and heavy rain is going to be a bigger concern as we start getting later into the week. We'll talk about that coming up.
The search continues tonight on the Bighorn River after a boating trip turned tragic. One man made it to the shore. The other hasn't been seen since. Our Vanessa Willardson takes us to the scene where rescue crews are still holding out hope.
Bighorn County Sheriff Jeremy Middlestead received a devastating call around 8 p.m. on Saturday.
It's always heart-wrenching when you get those kinds of phone calls because you need to get there as fast as you can.
A boat carrying 2 men had capsized on the Bighorn River, south of Hardin, near Mallard's Landing fishing access site.
It's hard when it involves water because time is such a critical aspect of a water recovery.
One man swam to safety. The other, who is 82 years old and from Bighorn County, is still missing. He is presumed to have drowned.
I would say the likelihood of us finding the male alive is slim. So we're more focusing at this point on a search and recovery type of a mission.
While crews have lost hope in finding the man alive, they are still searching the river, hoping they will be able to find his body. Middlestead is working with the Rosebud County Police and the Bureau of Indian Affairs to retrieve the body.
I think right now, as what I was informed, is about 30 people out here right now.
Crews are searching downstream at Mallard's Landing and at Two Liggins Bridge. Although they have been searching for 2 days, Middlestead is determined to find the body and bring closure to the family.
My heart and prayers goes out to the family of our victim. I can't imagine what they're going through.
In Billings, Vanessa Willardson, MTN News.
Operations at the Stillwater Mine remain limited tonight as investigators continue looking into a deadly electrical incident underground. Mine officials say a small crew is on site working toward restoration, but there's no timeline yet for full operations to resume. The incident happened early Saturday while an employee was performing routine maintenance on the east side of the mine. The mine shut down and the night shift was canceled. Counseling resources remain available to workers and their family. The employee's name has not been released. It's a story making headlines across the nation. A former Montana couple brutally murdered while hiking with their children. Kristen and Clinton Brink, once residents of Miles City, were attacked in broad daylight at Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas. It's a crime that's sending shockwaves far beyond state lines. Hannah Pettiferi has more.
A crime that happened 1,200 miles away has left Miles City shocked.
I still can't quite wrap my brain around it. It's just hard to believe.
Kristen and Clinton Brink were hiking with their 2 daughters when police say they were attacked last Saturday at Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas.
They were good people. They were great people.
Their daughters, who are 7 and 9, were not hurt.
And I'm so thankful that the little girls are okay as far as not getting hurt.
According to Arkansas State Police, as of yesterday, the suspect is an unknown white male who is still at large. Arkansas State Police Colonel Mike Hager says, "We are using all available resources to apprehend the suspect and bring him to justice." Now, a Montana community in sorrow.
Everybody's still in shock. It's just like nothing that happens around here.
On the phone from Miles City, Mary Heidenbaugh told me she knew the Brinks for a few years.
We went to church together here in town, and she was part of our worship team that I was on, and she was just an amazing, wonderful singer.
Looking back on moments with them.
They just were a young family with little ones and just a good family.
And now, deeply missed.
We're just at a total loss and we're going to miss them.
For MTN News, I'm Hannah Pettiferi.
Tonight, Billings police are asking for the public's help as a possible homicide investigation unfolds. Officers are looking for these 2 people believed to have some information about a deadly shooting last Wednesday. 19-year-old Wayland Limpy Jr. was found shot after being driven to the Billings Clinic parking lot. That shooting happened in the 700 block of Cook Avenue. The coroner hasn't yet released the official cause of death. The man accused of scamming 2 Billings businesses out of a truck and an RV has been charged in the case, even though police haven't caught him yet. Tonight, he remains on the loose. Yellowstone County has a warrant out for Jonathan Shane Roberts, wanted for theft, issuing bad checks, and 2 other felonies. According to court documents, it started July 3rd when Denny Menholt reported Roberts bought a Ford truck with a worthless check. 5 days later, he allegedly pulled the same move at Brett's RV for a trailer. Both vehicles turned up in Caldwell, Idaho on July 16th. Investigators say Roberts has a criminal history that stretches from Texas and Louisiana to right here in Montana. He felt the call to ministry nearly 70 years ago and has never looked back. Now at 97, he's still in the pulpit, still inspiring and showing no signs of slowing down. Here's our Russ Riesinger with this week's Super Senior.
This is my 68th year, yes.
It's Sunday morning, time for church services at West Park Village Senior Living Community.
He healed the sick, he fed the hungry, and he ate with sinners.
Reverend John Pugh is giving the sermon on this Sunday.
I enjoy the discipline of writing sermons. My memory picks up odds and ends all through the years, and I read. continually.
I was ordained, my mother and my stepdad.
He's given thousands upon thousands of them since he was ordained and took his first full-time job in the ministry. That was back in 1957.
Do you still remember the first sermon you ever gave?
Yes, and that would have been in my seminary days, and I practiced, and it was exactly 18 minutes. Went to class, and I preached it in 13 minutes, and the professor said, "Mr. Pugh, do you always talk that fast?"
You might have been a little nervous.
Yes.
After seminary, he took a job in Montana.
Like I said, I had to get a map to find Montana, let alone Libby.
But Montana would become home. He's also served as pastor in Great Falls, Shelby, Butte, Havre, Billings, and Laurel, and has stayed busy filling in at too many churches to count since he technically retired.
And there's the fire, and then that's what we built.
I enjoyed the people, all kinds of people, good, bad, indifferent.
Over the years, he also developed a ministry working with recovery groups to help those with addictions and their families.
That wasn't what you traditionally see as the ministry, but it really was a ministry to those people that were hurting in so many different ways.
When John isn't preaching, he enjoys painting, playing bridge, and hanging out with his wife, Inga, proving it's never too late for a new chance at love.
I married a younger girl. She's only 95.
He said, I should buy you lunch.
That turned into dinner once in a while. And
it's just all like it meant to happen.
And at the age of 97, John says he has no plans to stop answering that call that he got so long ago.
As long as somebody asks me to preach, I'll probably be doing it then.
In Billings, Russ Riesinger, MTN News.
And we'd like to remind you that you can nominate someone for this segment. You can do so by clicking on the Super Seniors tab at the top of our website, ktvq.com.